And it was a great assignment, even though it was short. And they will end up getting rewarded. They will end up getting blessed. They will end up getting whatever, or even getting eternal place. And that's how many of us are in the church. Sometimes we that have been in the presence of God for a long time, we are in the presence of God, and sometimes at a point we get so familiar with the thing. You choose to obey what you choose to obey, and sometimes you choose to have the willingness to do the things you feel God is saying, and sometimes you choose to even sponsor what you want to sponsor. But one thing we can all attest to the worldly people is that if they want to run an agenda, they can run it with all their heart. They will do it with the willingness, which is the zeal. They will do it with the obedience, and then they will do it with their resources. They put in everything. So God was just there. No, he went to pick a man called Cyrus to fulfill his assignment when his people were there. But why did God pick Cyrus? He picked Cyrus because he had the willingness to obey. He had the to respond. He had the obedience to respond, and then he had the resources to respond. And not a non-believer. God went to pick Cornelius. Why Cornelius? Even though he was not yet born again, but he was doing the acts of God. Oh yes. And sometimes God can choose those non-ego, but when not? Is that scripture there? Why Deuteronomy cannot be found on the machine? If you are there, you can read it for me. Deuteronomy 32, verse 21. Read it for me. So I want to define some few things, perimeters by which we'll be speaking. They have moved me to jealousy with that which is not God. They have provoked me to anger with their vanities. And now we'll see. Yes. And God replaced Vashti quickly with Esther. And the Bible knows that she died. She was still alive. See your seat occupied. Give it to me, ERV. So sometimes be careful a space you occupy. Like this dawn, I was dealing with a particular issue that at the time we leave typing it, and then I continued this afternoon. I was indoors, I just praying, studying, and whatever. I was not sleeping. I was just there looking at some few things. And then handling one particular thing that recently I told you about at the all night. So we did more say, you have been doing all these things, but when that one drop of your character almost dent your whole thing or your whole marriage. Yes. And the husband he forwarded some messages to me that what the wife has been saying. He said, Prof, look at what she has normally been saying to you. So I cannot imagine what could make her do what she did. I said, the enemy, dear, any sometimes, what do you want to hear? In a day, in a month, in a week or something, he can send to her, thank you for making me a wife. Of course, the man that makes you a wife and it's a wife that makes somebody a husband. To anybody, and it's a church that made you valuable. It's a company that made you a secretary. Without a company, you're not a secretary. In your home, you're not a secretary there. It is that work that gave you a certain definition. They made me jealous. Let me see. They made me jealous with things that are not really God's. They made me angry with their worthless idols. So I will use people who are not really a nation. That means they are less than you. To make them jealous. I will use a worthless nation to make them angry. Worthless. I am talking about three things.